So there is a deal, then there's not a deal, then there's a ceasefire, then there's not a ceasefire. Two kind of major things have happened this year, though, for me, that basically confirm my thesis for 2026, which is what I've been speaking about since the start of the year. So we've got, on one hand, what is happening in Iran with Trump and Israel and bombing and oil going up but then coming down once there's a deal, then only doing stuff at the weekend and then cooling it off on the weekdays just to try and control the price of oil. It's going to be a turbulent year, and it isn't the end of the war, obviously, because it's supposed to be a 2-week ceasefire that just keeps getting broken. They're talking more of the ground invasion, blah blah blah. It doesn't seem like the end of it, does it? And obviously, the knock-on effects of when you're messing around with oil, the Strait of Hormuz, it ain't looking good, right? Fuel prices go up, inflation goes up, a recession that they say without this actual war is imminent anyway. The second point is Bitcoin, crypto. When Trump got elected in November 2024, on election night, should I say the day after, everything pumped. XRP literally went from, it was bouncing between 40 and 50 cents for, a lot of 2024. And then it pumped from 50 cents up to around $3-ish. I think the all-time high, and it was around $3.60. That's top of my head. And a lot of other coins went up. We know that between that point, when Trump got elected in November 24, election night, all the way through to the back end of 25, we had all-time highs in the blue chips, the majority of coins. People didn't see this altcoin season, but what they did see was the traditional blue chips getting all-time highs. So it's confirmation of a bull run. BTC, all-time high. Ethereum, all-time high. Solana, all-time high. XRP, all-time high. Tron, even Tron, that's been around forever, all-time high. But a lot of people didn't see that altcoin season because, like I've been saying all last year, there's too many coins, unfortunately. And everything's kind of broke off into sections now where you've got Bitcoin, got its all-time high. That kind of runs on its own. You've got the blue chips that follow it, which I've just mentioned then, your Ethereums, your Solanas, your XRPs, etc. Then you've got this kind of mid-tier of coins, which are doing all right. I have one of them, Casper. Not Casper, Keter. Casper did all right, though, initially. And then you've got, obviously, the low cats, which are ranked 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, that, let's be honest, aren't doing anything. And a lot of coins from the previous bull run in 2021, EGLD being my coin that I used to hold, is just slipping down into that region, unfortunately. But what I can conclude from that data and that period of time is the bull run happened. No matter how much people will argue about it, people will say it's going to happen this year or later on, it's done, right? It's done. Look at the chart. The 4-year cycle happened just as expected. It happened slightly different each time, which it did this time, but it happened. And the all-time highs happened, and now we're going into the bear market. So the start of 2026, we thought we may have one last push for a little bit of an altcoin season or one more kind of rally. Didn't happen. Going into the bear market. And if you look at any charts, 4-year cycles, you can clearly see that no matter what some of these charts say, the 4-year cycle continues. In my opinion, the 4-year cycle will continue forever, but it'll be less renowned because the lows won't be as low and the highs won't be as high. The swings will not be as big. The swings at the start were like this, then like this, like this, like this, like this. So the market will mature in a way, but there'll still be the bull markets. Just because Bitcoin has that half in, everything follows Bitcoin, the market follows. So this year, you've had the knock-on effects of, 1, the Bitcoin halving, going into the bear market naturally. 2, the macroeconomic outlook, which is anything that happens. Obviously, you had C19 in 2020, which knocked the market a bit. And now you've got this coinciding with the war coinciding with the bear market. So you will have, and there will be points throughout this particular period of time when this war is happening where crypto will pump. And the pump that crypto has, even in a bear market, is ridiculous compared to the normal market. You know, I'm in a WhatsApp group with my mate who's he's my age in his 30s. He's pretty much a boomer, watches Sky News every day. However, he will go crazy when something goes up 2% in his world. But, you know, you can have 10% in a day still in a bear market with crypto. But we're not going to have a new all-time high in Bitcoin. I can pretty much say that. We're around 70 odd K at the moment. I can't see it getting above the hundreds in this bear market. Sure, we may get to 80, but again, we may go down to 40. And this is why, in my opinion, and what I teach, what I go through, what the guys in the group go through, is earning yield with DeFi, because you get a lot of volume with these spikes. You know, oil goes high, people panic, oil goes low, people buy, people get back in the market, and that reflects in crypto with the volume. You know, bad thing happens, lots of volume. Good thing happens, lots of volume. And that volume creates the yield that therefore you get for using DeFi liquidity pools and paying yourself out in your crypto. You've got your decent set of crypto coins that I mentioned before. Earn more of it in this accumulation period, and your future self will thank you in 27, 28. Because let's be honest, if you're in crypto, you must believe in it long term. This isn't a sector, unless you just do shitty meme coin trading like some people do, to just get in and out. You need to be in it and see it long term, because if you accumulate more of your coins that you believe in, that you think are going to go up, that have proven to go up in the bull runs, when we come around to 27, 28, you accumulate more of them and you're going to be in better position going forward, right? The worst thing that people can do is hold on to these low cap coins that, let's be honest, are just going to go to oblivion. The more war that happens, the more ceasefires get broken, the more oil goes up, the more people are just going to sell these coins. Because if people are staying in crypto, people are wanting to be in crypto, safety is not there with these coins. Safety is in Bitcoin, safety is in the higher caps, not these low cap coins. Do you really think that the big boys, the BlackRocks, the Michael Saylors, etc., are buying these low cap coins? They're not. They're buying the high cap ones. So that's my take on where we are at the moment. Obviously, there's opportunities as we go through 2026 with everything, but going to keep touching on this subject. Let me know what you think. And yeah, enjoy your weekend. See you very soon.